In this month's vlog,
Quick
I go shopping.
5 minute bargaining on looking at things we haven't looked at before.
Pauline goes for a pint in the pub.
Yes.
We get the bus. And we get a truck off. Hi everyone, this is this month's vlog. Let's see what's in here. We'll start off with the bargains we've picked up recently. So Pauline, pass the bargains. Oh, you're starting with the wagons.
I like the wagons.
Okay. That's, I picked that up literally just a month ago, didn't we?
Yeah, a B&Q one. I like that.
You've got to go there later on, haven't we? Or is that, no, that's Wicks, isn't it? Right, let's say a little bit about this. Hornby B&Q wagon. We might as well put it on the track.
Can I open this one?
You can do, yeah. That we've just recently realised that's not in the original box. It's still not a bad price. £5, can't complain.
No. That was only £6 though, wasn't it? Look, it seems fairly new, is it?
That's, well, I've made some notes here. The B&Q wagon was made between 1992 and 1996. And I think that one, there was two Weetabix wagons. Ones that just said Weetabix on, and that one which has the characters from the advert. So I think that came out in the late 80s. Right, do you want to pass the next one, please? Are you going to sit down?
No.
What's going on with your dog?
I've got to show really until before I put it on there. So this is a
Your dog's trying to eat the Weetabix.
Triang Toys pedigree.
He's after the Weetabix.
The Hungry Bobs.
Information on that, because we've got a few of those, but that's just had the top put on. That was made between 1962 and 1971. It's actually rusting away, but it just looks weathered, doesn't it?
I like the electrics on it.
That actually works if you put power to it.
Oh, does it?
I think it does. I know the Hornby 86 does. I assume that one does as well. Clip it down. Right, next thing we've bought is another Roanoke tanker. We showed that one, the mainline one in the last video, but we did actually pick up the Dapple one, which uses the same body, different quality of printing. It's got the ladders added, and if you look underneath, it's actually got the inline brake shoes. So it's a different chassis. Now, when this is listed in the book, they list, because Dapple took over the mainline tooling, so to speak. I know that's not technically accurate. When they list that in the guidebook, Dapple actually did their own tooling, and copied the mainline. So they lift them both together because nobody can tell which ones are which. So it's a bit of a mystery which version you're actually buying.
All right.
Very confusing. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail here, but we'll do a video on the mainline tankers at some point. So that's that. Right, we're now going to show you the most recent locomotive we've bought.
Fancy which one it is.
You might guess it's Wren. There we go. The Wren 4MT tank engine, which is a bit of a monster. For those in the know, they'll realise it was originally produced by Hornby Dublo until Wren got their hands on it. So they started making this one in 1967. So it's one of the first 3 Wren locos put into production. The other 2 you must know, the Castle class came first, then the 8F heavy freight engine. This was the 3rd one, back in 1967. They made them in various versions up into 1992. I believe the black is the most common livery. We've actually got an LMS body we could put on this, but I can't find it. We'll keep it black. Now, if you can see there, you'll see that it's actually got the plastic wheels front and back. Now, they used plastic wheels on them up until late 1972, when what's known as period 3 of Wren production began, and they actually changed over to the metal tired wheels. They also did that with the wagons as well. So approximately 10,000 of these were made. So it's not a rare model, hence the good price. We paid what? It was up for 60, we paid 50 for it, and we saw it running, and it was great, around straight bit of track. The problem is when you get to the corner, so let's give it a run now. Not been used for, have we got a truck off that? We've got a truck off. We'll couple it up and then put the truck back on.
Oh yes, this one.
That doesn't bode well, does it? Another thing on these, the very, very early Wren ones had a slot here in the back with a little switch. That was from the old Hornby Dublo days where you could adjust the motor for low speed running. They actually kept that on even though you didn't adjust them for speed on the Wren ones. It was only the Hornby Dublo ones. I think that probably goes back to 3-rail.
Ah, right, okay.
Right, let's see it go. So far so good. Nothing on the track anywhere, is there? You can't complain. So obviously this is probably the same age as me. They stopped using those wheels at the end of 72. You know, it's quite an old loco, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is that everything we've bought? No.
It says every month we're not going to buy a lot. We need to.
Well, we haven't bought a lot. We're certainly not buying a lot going forward.
No.
We'll be a bit more discerning, but we only buy things we like. Just happen to like a lot. So we've got 2 more things to show you, and these are 1 bus and 1 coach. The Beatles Magical Mystery Tour bus.
You just liked
Coach.
it, didn't you?
Well, I do like the Magical Mystery Tour film. I know it got panned on release. Part of that was people were expecting another film like Help or A Hard Day's Night. So the big feature on Boxing Day 1967 was the first TV showing of the new Beatles film.
Right.
And they came up with this psychedelic road trip movie set on a coach. And obviously Middle England didn't approve. So it's the first thing the Beatles did that wasn't universally accepted.
Right.
So, but with the benefit of hindsight, you know, they were ahead of the time.
How much was that?
We paid £20. That's how much they tend to go for. You see them on eBay and things like that. So yeah, I really like that. I mean, the music obviously in the film is fantastic. Now, Magical Mystery Tour, when it came out in this country, there wasn't a soundtrack album, it was actually an EP. But they did release it as an album in America. I think they later released it in the UK, I think it was 1976, actually as an album, which I've got a copy of somewhere. I mean, I prefer the Stones, but we couldn't get a Stones bus.
Yeah.
That's a Leyland Atlantean. I used to get those to school.
So it's just more what you like, isn't it? It's just something. And I think with all these things, it's something that you like to run or
Well, I've
something.
never seen one of those for sale anywhere. And we only paid £7 for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is actually, you know, a really good price. And I've never seen any for sale anywhere. So I had to get it. Which obviously fits in with what our layout's going to be anyway. But even it didn't. It's just a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, we didn't have a car.
No.
We used to get the buses.
No,
So
yeah,
it's not like
we
I
all
got a
did,
car
yeah.
we had as a kid. Obviously, I liked cars then, but I actually travelled on a bus. One thing we have bought, that we weren't going to put in the video, but we need to know what it is. So, Pauline, if you could just fire it down here.
Wow, that's
Who it is.
smooth running.
It is very smooth running. We picked this up for £4 at the Barnsley Model Railway exhibition.
And what is it?
I think it's called a caboose.
And what?
Caboose is like an American brake van.
All right.
I think one of the differences is because the American trains, and I could be completely wrong here, so please, you know, anybody watching, correct me. Because the American trains went for greater distance, they actually have sleeping facilities in there for the crew as well.
Oh, right, I see.
But it's obviously doesn't fit in with our railway whatsoever. But I just thought it was really, really nice looking.
Yeah.
And a good thing just to have as like a static display on the railway museum section of our layout.
I
So I just thought it was interesting. And we did see another one for sale as well in bright blue. So I might be tempted to get a few of these, but I don't know who's made it. Because can I just have a look underneath?
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing, there's no writing there whatsoever. You have got these bits of glue. I'm wondering if it's a kit. Do you know what I mean?
It's quite detailed though, isn't it?
It is, which hence kits generally are.
Right.
More, you know, detail, but it's really good quality plastic. Right, that's that. What we're going to go to now, I'm going to show you an exclusive bit of footage from the Barnsley Model Railway show. Actually, 5 minutes bonus of bargain humming. So have a look at that and we'll catch you in 5 minutes. Cheers.
Right. A quick bonus 5-minute bargain hum, looking at things we haven't looked at before. So I usually pick out the same things all the time, don't I?
Yeah.
So just let me know if I'm getting a bit of repetition going on. Right. Oh, Pauline. Nice little shunter there.
Yeah.
Virgin one for you. And we got some Hornby Collectors 040 tanks there, Lima 40. Split head code 1, don't know which that is. Anything we've missed? Oh, he's packing up now, we better hurry up.
See you coming to a packing up.
Oh, we saw that before, didn't we?
Look at the packs at the back.
Oh, the Paxton wagons, they're like the Barnsley one in the middle there, doesn't it? Look at the top, look at all these Barnsley wagons. Oh, the green one there, what's that? Charles Sinclair Bradford. I've seen that before. We've got a different blue tanker there.
Brotherton.
Yeah, not seen that one before.
No wonder that it hurts.
Oh, look at these here. What we got here? Limited edition Heartburn Hobbies Anglo-Scottish tank wagons. Says £25. So you got 3 black tanker wagons. Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, Wall's ice cream truck. Not that I'm thinking of food at all.
Slightly weathered insulated van. So is that the... It's similar, isn't it?
Ah, yes.
Price. Have we got a price?
Is it under the news sticker?
16. Well spotted.
$16.99, 17, darling.
Yeah. Television rentals van, that's nice. Halifax
TV
Bus,
rentals, I remember
Black
those.
Prince.
Remember you used to be able to rent your TV?
Flex head up here. We can find on these. Let me see.
HO,
What's this?
traffic service, what have you
What
found?
is that? Never heard of it.
No.
BMO. Fascination Splumsplia. Spice wagon.
Oh, right.
I've no idea what it is. Oh,
No.
Spice physics. We don't know. Anybody knows? Let us know. Oh, look at all these.
So tiny, aren't they?
Oh, look at this. Jouef coaches with a rosy engine there. All in the box. £5 total.
That's good, isn't it? Got some bits and pieces.
Yeah, seen this. Single wheel.
Ex-Caledonian.
And you got the new male coaches here, the new Bachmann one. Much more detail on. They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lady Stobart 20s. Lima. Not seen that one before.
No. What are the orange ones there?
They look foreign again, don't they?
Ah.
So
Oh, I don't know. Look.
Oh no, it's not. I don't know what it is. Strathclyde Transport. They're quite rare.
Yeah, I've not seen
Spotted.
those.
No, I haven't. Wickham Trolley.
Oh. Well, I like that.
Look at the not so obvious things that we tend to pass. So we got this here. Hornby Centenary Year tank engine. Which is nice. That's nice. I presume it's that. No, it's not that. It's a different. Right. In the last vlog we did, Pauline was working on the miniature Metcalf signal box.
And I've finished it.
And it's finished. And you've done a great job. I don't want to hear you saying you've not done it right or anything like that. Just say you've done a great job. It's the first one you've done. And you can't wait to get started on the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few things that I don't like. There's a bit of glue on the bottom here.
I've noticed.
These look a bit... Yeah, I don't know if
Glue
it's
keep-
my gluing that's done that or what. It's a bit down a bit here, but all roofs can look like that anyway. So, but this is a bit I'd finished off, And I did enjoy doing it, to be honest. It's nice to spend some time and see something at the end of it. I'm no expert, and weathering may be involved, but even weathering, I'm just not sure. You know, I don't want to make a mess of it, because once you've made a mess, that's it. So we'll see anyway. I'll have to look it up.
So what, is this the one you're going to start on next?
Yeah, so this is the next project. And it's just finding time. I don't know about you guys, working and everything else. I would like to give it a go though, to see how it looks.
And one thing we bought many, many years ago, which we haven't really looked at, is this tabernacle. A church or a chapel. What does it say on it?
It just says tabernacle.
Just says tabernacle. So it's actually, in real life, this is at the Midland Railway in Butterley, isn't it? We've actually been in it. I don't know if got any video footage of it, to be honest with you, but it's actually metal, isn't it, the real one? Yeah. So we bought this there, didn't we? It had a lot of money knocked off it. It's down to 25 quid from 43 pounds, I think it says there.
Yeah. 42, 40
So we thought we'd get that for the layouts many years before we were doing YouTube. And we just forgot about it because it was bought that long ago. We didn't have much stuff at the time. It's basically bought as a souvenir, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We put it on the fireplace.
No. Do all you guys want to put it in the living room instead of in your man cave?
Oh.
I'll let you take that out.
I never even looked at it, I don't remember. Well, I do remember, but what I remember was you had to glue that steeple on top.
Ah, right, okay.
No, we've never looked at this.
You can tell, can't you, when you take it out of the packet?
Yep. It's a bit late to return it if it's not all there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a good idea to check these things, but it does look good.
Obviously, Bachmann seam craft. It's so small, isn't it, when you see it like this?
Yeah.
So there's the steeple. Can we put it in shot? There.
There.
Right. Be careful of that there, look.
Oh. Just found that. There's a very tiny cross just above the door, and I could see that being broken at some point.
But look on top of there as well.
Oh my goodness, there's another one.
Yeah, this isn't cat friendly, is it? Cat is here. I've been putting a bed in here now.
Engage, it's going to be even harder, isn't it? You can see why people use the magnifying glasses and so on.
That's that anyway.
Yes.
I think that's going to be back in the box for the time being.
And now a trip to a railway themed pub in Derby.
So today we're in Derby at the Alexandra Hotel. It's a railway themed pub, so we're going to have a nosy.
So the best thing about this pub is they have the cab of a 37 here.
Not what you'd expect in the car park, is there?
No, we should get one of these as used as a guardian shed, really. But let's have a look.
It's the clambering in and out that'd kill me.
There is some information inside onto which one it is. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But first, let's just... it was green. I want to put this undercoat on to protect it prior to repainting. So there we... Okay.
See the handles and everything, what these...
Don't know what that does.
Very squeaky, whatever it is. That doesn't move anymore.
Start it up.
Yeah.
The things the 37s are known for is the amount of grills they have on them. When you look at them, they're absolutely covered in grills. So at least it's out of the
You'd
weather
love to be
here.
able to clamber up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, let's not do that. So we'll look around the back, what we can see there. How much have we got of it? The old buffers.
It's great to be able to have a, a good look at it though, isn't it?
It certainly is. So we're on the other side. There's a bit of the old green paint.
Yeah. And the door's green, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's original or not.
Do you think I'll be able to just climb up here? Have a nosy in. Oh, you can just see a seat. I'm not sure how much you can see in there, but
Okay.
there is a seat and so on. But yeah, it's good just to have a look, you know, to see what's in there. Oh, you can see all the sleepers underneath holding it up. This obviously
Yeah.
no wheels or anything, but yeah.
No, there's some info. You got all these signs here as well, though.
Very fond of the railways with all this lot. I mean, even the benches, right, aren't they?
So there it is. 37411. Get that all in shot. 50 years old, has been saved from scrap and displayed in a pub car park. Was en route to the scrap yard, but was snapped up by Ralph Edge, who is a landlord of the Alexandra Hotel in Siddall Street, Derby. Breakfast.
Cab lights. Not what you'd expect, is it?
I'll tell you when your pie's ready. Map here. Scotty dog up there. Those are all railway ales.
Oh, are they? I'm about ready to on tour.
OPC, HST.
I'll just stand in front of the nice warm fire, sorry.
That's his western corner.
We do love a good western. And it's great they're in so many colours as well.
So when do you think you've seen everything, you move a couple of stools and look, any person to admit to shut and fasten the gate is liable to penalty of not exceeding 40 shillings.
That's a fortune then. Following on from our Q&A, there's a few questions we didn't have a chance to get through, and one of them is from the Model Shed. He says, what loco have you been looking for but never been able to find at the good price? That's pretty easy to answer. I wanted a Bachmann Midland Compound, the 1000 loco in its preserve delivery. It's very, very rare. It's an NRM exclusive, and I saw it for sale once at a Heritage Railway at a really good price, and I didn't buy it. And since then, the only ones I've seen for sale are online, and they're a lot more money. So that is a real sticking point with me because it is my favourite loco as well. Yeah, that's one regret. Right, one last question because this vlog's going to go on a bit long. Other than, this is from Numpty Pootis, 8012. Hello again, Ryan. Other than the Trix A4, what other models do you have that you consider are not so good?
I wouldn't know on that one, I'll be honest. Have you got anything that you really don't like running? Apart from the ones that scream all the way around.
Which ones? There's a couple that need a bit of work on. I've got a Hornby Class 56. That does need some adjustments. That does scream going all around. Yeah, that's one. Can't even cope to listen to that. It was bought at a very good price, and that's probably why. Any other models? Yes. Something I bought the other day. Yeah, this.
Oh. Is it?
It's half missing and it's broke. I haven't a clue why I bought it. Because you see him not much more working. I just don't know what made me buy that. It's a Lima crane. It snaps in half and there's loads missing. So yeah, that's rubbish. I think the best thing we can do with that is weather it up and put it in a scrap. Pauline, you broke it. I think that is all of them.
But I mean, it's like with the Trixo and anything else. You know, people have those that work really, really well, but it just so happens that ours doesn't. And you can say that about a lot of things.
Most of
okay?
our stuff works absolutely fine. It's just the odd bit that doesn't. I mean, this Delta here runs really, really well. That was a bargain. That was only about £20 actually. You know, it's quite a nice one. That's actually one of the later ones. That's really good. This here, again, another bargain. I think it was 25 to 30.
The electric. I love the electric.
That runs really, really nicely. It runs quite at low speed as well. You know, it's a really nice model, that. That's definitely one of the best Lima models. I'm very happy with that. Those are both very, very well priced.
And sometimes you say on Lima that they're not as good.
I don't say that. I don't like the wagons.
Oh, right, okay.
The thing about the Lima is, obviously they're very, very old, so they were as good as anything else at the time until Bachmann came in. But they were certainly better than the Hornby in many ways. You want to see this going, do we?
Mine out.
Well, have we got anything on the track at the moment? Apart from that box?
No.
You sure?
Lift the thing up at the bottom.
No, because it'll catch on the bridge.
We're not going that far, are we?
No, but look, it runs fine. Watch it conk out. And this track isn't that clean. But look,
Yeah. Runs nicely,
it's not
doesn't
bad,
it?
is it? But it seems once it's been round for a while, it's much better. Let's have a look. It's a lot quieter.
Oh, it is.
That's a really nice
It's
livery
like
as well.
hissing away slowly. You can see around the windows. It's yeah.
There's no wrong with that, is there?
No, bring it back. And what's that again? I can't
It's a
see.
Deltic 55007 Pinzer. I actually put in a poll the other day and I spelt it wrong and I called it pizza.
Is that because your phone did it for you?
Yeah, and you can't go back and amend the poll, otherwise it gets rid of all the results. You have to start a new one. But yeah, Pinzer. I think it was named after a racehorse.
All right, okay.
Yeah. So I think we better leave it there.
Yes.
Oh, one thing.
What's he forgot?
This coming Saturday, because this will be going out on the Thursday, I might be going to Rainhill. You won't be coming,
No.
but I might just pop along. And there's the dog, somebody at the door. After that, we're at Port Sunlight for the Toy Fair. It's only a small one, over near Liverpool. But we went about 4 years ago. I did get a Wren Loco there, an absolute bargain price, so that's where we're going. But yep, that's it for this vlog. Thanks for watching. See you again. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.